South's commercial bill flamethrower. Bossman in the band.
The corner of my eye saw a pretty little thing approaching me. Said I've never seen a man who looks so all alone. Or could you use a little company? If you pay the right price, your evening will be nice, and you can go and send me on my way. I said you're such a sweet young thing, why you do this to yourself? She looked at me, and this is what she said. Oh, that.
Coming to you from the heart of the Dirty 30. It's South Alabama's #1 podcast, Drive Time with DJ and KJ.
Good Monday morning, and welcome to Drive Time, brought to you by Jim Peach Motors and Peach Chevrolet. Good morning, Pamela. Good morning, Miss Gail Kurtz. Good morning, Joe Beasley. Rodney Williamson's in. Good morning, Hot Rod. Kimberly Johnson's in. Good morning to you. Tracy Miller, good morning, and it was a great weekend. Good morning, Miss Sandra Neely. Timmy Wiggins, good morning. Daniel Smith, good morning to you, sir. Sarge Patel's in. Good morning, Sarge. Jordan Rowland. Chevy Ann, good morning. Rhett Joyner, good morning. Ray Stewart, good morning, sir. Kristen Kennedy, good morning to you. Dana Kazametsky, good morning. Miss Mitchell, good morning. Serena Terry, Jesse Rigby, LaShonda Watson, good morning to each of you. Chris Chavers, good morning. Lori Duke Woodard, good morning. Ashley Morris, good morning. Daniel and Tanya Jondren, good morning to you. Patty, good morning. Mark Miller, good morning. A lot of folks in here early. Good crowd. Josh Godwin, good morning. Action Jackson, good morning. Susan Rhodes, good morning. Lisa McGraw, Connie Baggett, good morning. Amanda O'Gwyn, good morning. Nick Etheridge, Stephanie Johnson Manasco, good morning to you. Donna Mansell, good morning. Temple, good morning. Raj, good morning, sir. Holly Shirley, good morning to you. Larry Murphy, good morning. Squirrels in, good morning. Lewis High Note, good morning. Man, big crowd. Ryan Kennedy, good morning. Great to see him this weekend with his wife. Glad you're in here again today. Miss Burnham, good morning. PGP, good morning. Mitch Red Ash, good morning. Elizabeth Weaver Watson, good morning. Crystal Clemens, good morning. There she is. Booker's in. Good morning. Good morning, Ken Wood.
Good morning.
Man, I've got an idea.
What's that?
Let's just cancel the Iron Bowl here in a couple of weeks and do it one more time. Let's do it one more time.
Oh, man. I would love to be able to sit here and tell you that I'd be up on that idea, but right now this morning, probably not.
I'm gonna tell you.
Good morning, Jesse James.
I got 14 of the best hours of sleep, and I feel great.
I'm gonna tell you something. I didn't get out of the bed, I don't think, yesterday, except for twice, and I feel like I need to be in the bed again. So I do want to say this. What a great Saturday.
It was great. I mean, it was awesome. I thought the trunk or treat, I thought that was a huge success. All the kids that got to come through and participate, the people who set up the trunks to treat out of, I thought were awesome. I mean, the exhibits and the displays were it was awesome.
It was absolutely just fantastic that some of the things that were set up and people, the participation. I'm going to tell you, I was shocked. I mean, first time you do anything, you kind of wonder, what's going to happen, how it's going to happen. And I was shocked that with how many people showed up, for trunk or treat. So, good morning, Matt Hodge. Mr. Hodge had a big time out there. Chris Davis, good morning to you. But I was very shocked at how much, how many people showed up for that. And I was very pleased, don't get me wrong. But I want to say this before we get going any further. I want to say to, I don't care what anybody says. None of this, we couldn't do any of this without Connie Baggett
Yeah.
And Yank Lovelace. All right. I want to make that real clear. If everyone knew, and we talked about it for years, how hard Connie Baggett works and all the things that she does. But Connie, thank you. Thank you for all the help. Thank you for being a part of all this and Yank and just, I mean, everybody, as far as, you know, they make this where we can do these types of things, you know, and have a great time in Bruton. And I just want to say that moving forward, you know, once again, you know, they helped us make this thing happen one more time, and I think it was a great Halloween party.
Couldn't do it without them. I mean, the way the city, the way they support and help facilitate, and they're hands-on. It's not just, you know, opening gates and making facilities available. I mean, they are hands-on, trying to help, trying to be supportive. And the one thing that I love about it, and I think it speaks volumes to our community, and we've certainly tried to do it with this program since the first time we did one 160 shows ago, whatever it was, is I like how we're inclusive. I like it. I like every walk of life being a part of it. It wouldn't be the same if it wasn't. I loved seeing Ron Kennedy there. He's been a big part of this drive time since we started so many months ago. It wouldn't have been the same if he hadn't been there. I love seeing Reed Joyner come up from Destin and be a part of it.
I missed Reed, but I missed Reed.
Timmy Wiggins was there. I got a chance to spend a little time with him. You know, Tracy Steele, got a chance to spend some time with her. And everybody. I mean, I can't sit here and call everybody's names. I can't remember, but it's all of us. And I think that's what is different about our community. It is for me anyway.
It is. And I want to say this as well, you know, to everyone that came down and set up and was participated as far as, you know, giving out candy at the trunk or treat thing. Thank you for being a part of that. You know, the very first one that we did and certainly, you know, you guys are the ones that made it successful. I mean,
that can't be said enough. So I'm going to tell you, they didn't have to do that. There was nothing to really gain by doing that. There was no, you know, profits to be had. They chose to do that, and the way they were so creative with their setups. I mean, you know, Tracy Miller with the Fiat and the Spider and everything, and of course Mallory being a big part of that. Then Ashley Mars with the Animal House parade float was amazing. That was amazing.
That was amazing.
You know, and the Wild at Heart, the Women to Women. You know, Daniel Smith and I saw Dan Thomas. That might have been my favorite. I
can't lie to you. That was great.
But
I mean, it was.
You know, Hillary with Harringtons and everybody. You know, that Mike Lambert and Heath Jackson both there. You know, handing things out as well. And it was just, I don't know, for them to have
Sarge with the. I mean, I tell you, it was a big time, and I think everybody had a great time. And I can say that you know. It takes a lot of people to make a community great, okay? And we got to see on display how great our community is with the people Saturday. And I'm not just talking about Saturday. No, I'm talking about Saturday at Trunk or Treat. Yeah. And I can't say that this goes without saying, but I want to say this anyway. The Hal Whitmans of the world, the Sarju Patels of the world, the Lance McKenzie's of the world.
Well, Lance, not so much, but
we're going to get to that too. We're going to get to that too. But I'm saying, without those guys, you know, and you know, people don't realize a lot of this probably doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? I want to say that
David Maddox.
Absolutely, David Maddox is a. I mean, what do you say? I mean. Look at that. You know, that was it was professional.
Well, you know, we were down there, and of course, David was setting up the stage, you know, early Saturday, and watching him do that and seeing how much importance he put on that. You know, he wanted to just right. He was measuring the stuff, making sure the top was going to be where it wanted to be. And he was kind of explaining to me why things were set up the way they were to make it, you know, just a little bit better, a little bit nicer, a little bit more enjoyable. I mean, he cares, you know, I understand he had a job to do, but he went above and beyond like so many people in our community do to make sure that it is what it is.
I want to mention a couple people real quick. I want to mention JoJo Holmes. JoJo Holmes made sure that we weren't down there in a bunch of ants, that we weren't down in a bunch of mosquitoes, we weren't down a lot of those types of things. Danny Smith not only participated in Trunk or Treat, not only participated in coming out to the Halloween, but he also made sure that the pizzas were ready and hot when they were supposed to be, for the pigs and the crew to help, set up and keep them fed and all that kind of thing. And I'm telling you, it's the people that make the Dirty 30 what it is. It just is.
I'm going to tell you another one whose name it does not get mentioned near enough. It doesn't get mentioned near enough, and I appreciate Ray Stewart for bringing his name up. Wayne Barnes.
Yeah.
Wayne Barnes is an absolute gamer.
He is a gamer, and I want to say this about Wayne. Wayne probably stayed out there to 3 or 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning,
and had been there all day.
Been there all day. I'm here to tell you, Wayne has just helped us tremendously. So. It's you can't say enough good things about Wayne. Listen, there's so many people. I mean, we can, let's talk about Larry Murphy. Larry Murphy coming down with, Camp 31 and
sold out of hamburgers.
And well, I wonder why. And he come down, set up. They'd already been there for trunk or treat. Then they were over there cooking. They had 6 other caterings going on that day. And they still did what they did, and they had a great trunk or treat over there with the Challenger as well.
Yeah.
So, that's Stephanie and Hot Shot and Adam, Chef Adam, and, of course, Camp 31. But it was
Country Express. Raj was down there. Raj sent me a...
Raj's mask was awesome.
She sent me... Awesome. His daughter sent me a Ghost Pop.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, Raj's mask was awesome. I mean, it really was. It was good. We want to remind everybody, so the Haunted Trail ride today and tomorrow, I believe, 6 p.m. or 6 to 8-ish is what PGP said. And so, 6 to 8-ish. And that's today and tomorrow. So 60 sold is what they're saying. Hamburgers. That ain't bad, is it?
Nah, it ain't bad.
I mean, that's and then Mark Sanders, Thursday night at the Hourglass.
Yeah.
So, always something going on. I can tell you that.
And I'm going to tell you, and obviously we're all partial to it, when you're talking about celebrating a community and making it inclusive, and we're all out there having a good time and enjoying everybody's fellowship and friendship, what better band to have than the Velcro Pygmies? Because they get it, they play into it, they're now a part of it, and they just help celebrate and kind of set that tone for all of us to have a good time. And it was great. I loved it.
How about their outfits?
Yeah, man.
I mean,
Marilyn Monroe.
Did Chris, the body, was that not awesome?
He wore it well. He pulled it off.
That was awesome. That was all. But now listen, without question, the adult costume winner of the night was Lance Butch McKenzie.
I didn't get it.
Dressed up as the main man, the myth, the legend, DJ.
Look,
I'm telling you, I got a text. I got like 15 texts at one time said, you got to get over here to see this.
Well, when he walked, I was sitting there by Rusty's little fire pit. And I had my back to him, and he walked up, and I could tell something was going on around me because people were making gestures and comments or whatnot. When I saw him, it really took me like 10 or 12 seconds to put together what he had done. And I sat there and I saw the little bald-headed mask. I said, okay, that's funny, Lance. And I said, what's that white stuff over your beard and mustache? And then I said, well, you're trying to cut it. Then I don't know. It was just a very delayed how it was put together. I'm like, my God.
He's you.
He's me.
And I'm going to tell you something. He worked hard on that costume. I mean, he did.
I'm working hard on this body.
Yeah. Well, he did, man. It was good. I mean, really, it was good. You need to do that, Raj. Yes, you definitely need to do that.
Got to celebrate Aunt B.
I was about to say, we got to talk about that. I mean, Aunt B turned
51.
The big, was it 51?
I think it was 50 or 52. It was one of them. It was one of those big ones.
Well, all I can tell you is I thought it was the big 50.
Is that all it is?
Yeah, that's what I thought. But either way, let me say this. It looked like they all had a great time. I hope they had a great time. I know Aunt B had a great time, or she seemed like she had a great time. She had a real good time when she got on stage. So, tried to get you to have a better time.
How about Temple?
And I was going to say, how do you not talk about Temple Kinley? Temple is a member of the OG Dirty 30 crew. But look at that right there. I mean,
where'd all that glitter come from?
Well, I don't know. But this is an $8 hugger right here. This is an $8 hugger.
How awesome is that?
That's an $8 hugger. Compliments of Temple Kinley. Temple, thank you. These are awesome. And she said she had heard us, or me, gripe and about it so much that she was going to make us an $8 hugger. So thank you, Temple. You are the bomb, and we do appreciate that. And it really was awesome. Listen, and I know that we're probably forgetting people here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because, there was just so many people that helped, to do this. So, it's just one of those things that, I can't tell you enough how much I enjoy all this stuff. And I enjoy watching people, and I enjoy watching people have a good time. And I would think everybody had a good time.
Oh, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Again.
I mean, it just was. So,
did you see the, not sure whose daughter it was, but the little girl, the shoulders were daddy. There was actually a couple of them. I
did. I loved it.
I loved it. That was awesome.
I'm going to tell you something, when you get to, when you get to, see that, it's kind of, I was talking to Will Ruzick about this. It's kind of like, he was telling me that, he was there with Grace and Steely, and he remembered seeing those guys back in the, early 90s, when he was in college and thing, and now here he is watching them with Grace and Steely. And I said, hey man, it's just kind of a rite of passage, just handing it down.
It was great.
Let me say this too. If anybody can say that you can come out to that and not have a good time, then you weren't looking for a good time.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You just weren't. So, I can tell you, I saw Shay Smith had a great time. Shay was right around there where I was at. And thank you, Shay. It was a great time. And I'm going to tell you something. And David Maddox, you're right. We talked about that. Wayne Barnes is just you can't say enough about him. But I want to say this, and since I see David here, you mentioned David, well, I'm going to say this about David. David worked with the band to make sure that he had that stage set up the way they wanted it set up. And it was an awesome stage. I mean, the way it was laid out, it was awesome. So David, thank you again for providing such a great stage for these guys to do their thing on. I know they've told you this. They told me this many times. They don't get to play on stages like that a lot.
Yeah.
So, I also want to mention this, the shirt that Cam gave you, the winner of the Rib 09.
Let me tell you something. That's a prized possession. That is probably my most prized possession.
Well, let me tell you where it come from, because I'm the one that gave it to Cam.
Okay.
But let me tell you where it come from. Brother OG Ron Kennedy.
Ron did that?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yes.
I had no idea.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, it is a treasure.
Yes.
It's a medium.
It's a medium. I also want to say this.
That's too good.
To Dana and Steve with VPTV, they worked equally as hard as the Pygmies getting their broadcast set up, ready to go, and it was awesome. Have you watched any of it?
I have not.
It is awesome.
I know they had a chance to get some good footage.
It sounds incredible.
I'll have to go back and watch that.
It is awesome. I'm going to rip it off of Facebook just because I want it and I want to save it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It was great.
No, it was good. They did a great job. Just a fantastic. And listen, they turned around and had another event last night. So, again, I want to say to everyone that had a part in this, that helped, that came out, that trunk or treated, whatever. Thank you for coming out. We appreciate it. We love the Dirty 30. We love everything about what we do and what we all do here as a community, as an area, as a whole. And it just ain't no other place like this place. It's just not. I mean, there's not ever going to be. So, it was good. I don't know what all you can say. I don't know how many more adjectives you can come up with to make it be what it is. You know what I mean? I did like or I thought maybe Aunt B was going to be the one to finally get you to take that blow pop.
It ain't happening.
And it didn't work out like that. Look at Shay. Shay says she's gonna quit her job, just follow them around.
I'm in.
I tell you what, if somebody if anybody had a part of that $1 billion lottery, let's all do that.
They just get it. I mean, they just know, they understand
they do.
what we try to do here. That's kind of what they do, everywhere they go. And I think it's a perfect marriage in terms of a band with the community. And
I want to say this too about you were talking about Tracy and Rusty Miller a while ago. Rusty come down, he set that tent up over there for, Aunt B's, deal and stuff. Yeah. Rusty set, and Tracy and Mallory got, the Tallulah Bell trunk or treat ready. And then they come down and party with us right down on the front. And Tracy's just like Tracy always is. She got that smile on. And I'm telling you, no matter what kind of time you having, when you see her smile, your time got better.
That's exactly right.
And I was having a great time Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? But I had a better time because every time I saw her, she was smiling that great big old dirty 30 smile. So, it was great time. It was, I know you did, Aunt B. It's almost falling. I know. I mean, I wish you'd have took it. I really do. So Shay says she wants them for her 50th.
Hey, I'm in.
Oh, man. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do this real quick too while we're talking. So we said we were going to announce the winner of the costume contest, the kid costume contest this morning on the show. So here's the deal.
Before you say it,
okay,
that's why I never need to be a judge for the kid costume type thing. I would have given it to every one of them. The first one that walked in, okay, you're the winner. No, you're the winner. The little duck, the little chicken, and they were great. They were. There were a lot of great costumes.
It was.
They were great.
And everybody's going to think that this is like, we weren't the judges. So were we, did we have anything to do with judging?
No.
The winner would be the young lady. I think it was a young girl that was dressed up as the Dash for Cash box.
That was amazing. It was amazing. She had the tape on.
It was amazing.
It was amazing.
It was absolutely amazing.
It was a replica of the Dash for Cash box.
It was a just about perfect replica of the black box that the Dash for Cash was found in.
And the whole time I thought it was a golden egg.
I mean, that was an awesome costume. And there were a lot of awesome costumes. Okay. A lot. And trust me when I say we had no say in the winner. Okay. None. So don't say, oh, well, y'all done it because Dash. No, we didn't. I mean, that's not how it worked.
Yeah.
So, I thought that was amazing. I agree, Tracy. I thought it was very creative, and I thought it was, it was good. I mean, it wasn't good. It was great.
It was great.
So, we will, I will this afternoon, say by 3 or so, we've got a gift card that I will leave at the front desk at Peach, let's see, I guess, the Ford store, Peach Ford, and y'all can come by and pick it up and go have a good time. So, anyhow, what a great costume. I mean, just a great costume. So, anyway, it was a night, and I'll tell you what about the weather?
Great. It was great.
I mean, you couldn't have had any better weather than that. You really couldn't. So, and I'll tell you what else I liked that I thought was good. Love is War was awesome.
Oh, yeah, always are.
They were awesome. Yeah. I mean, I love sitting and listening to them.
I would put her right up there with Randy Watson in terms of quality of vocals.
Yeah. But she's probably a lot better. I mean, I mean,
she's awesome, man. She is a talent.
It is. I mean, just a great. That's a great way to get things started. I mean, it really is. So, the Goblin car was good. I mean, that was good.
Oh yeah.
There was a lot of great ones. And I want to tell you something else. Women to Women had a good one over there, their trunk or treat. And then to see Life Changing herself up on that stage, telling everybody to play that funky music.
There are some people who just have stage presence. There are some people who shy away from it, some people who gravitate towards it, and she is a natural. She's a natural.
She took that moment and ran with it, and she could have. Well, probably didn't mean for that cat to get out of the bag, but I was at that time. I'm gonna lie to you. The reason I stayed in bed all day yesterday was probably why that didn't need. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. Yeah. Anyway, so all that being said, again, I want to say this too. Here's another thing that I really and we talk about this. We can't talk about this enough, and I want to say this again. This is the second event that we've done where there was not a single altercation, problem, anything, with nothing. I mean, so,
and that's a credit to everybody.
That's not saying credit to us. No. We're saying that's a credit to that's a credit to you guys. That's a credit to the Dirty 30. I mean, it was just, I'm telling you. I'm so thankful that we can do these types of things and people come down and they have a good time, they let their hair down, but it all stays like we want it, which is positive, and everybody's having a good time, and we don't have problems, and we don't have these just being whatever. So yeah, I mean it as long as everything keeps going like that, we can keep doing these types of things. So lot of big fun. I mean, it really was. Lance McKenzie, I mean, I'm just telling you, that was good. And then I don't know how I forgot to even mention this, but how do we not mention that I look up and here is Miss Memorex and here's DJ, and I'm like, we're about to have a Memorex moment right here. Okay. And all of a sudden, Miss Memorex breaks out and she has a Chicago t-shirt on. Now, for those of y'all that don't know that what's on this Memorex, there's one song on this mixtape and one song only. And I thought that we were fixing to have an airing of that Saturday night.
I got a little concerned when she went and put on the t-shirt and she had that purse and she was holding it. I was sitting there, I thought, well, I need to go get my hope chest real quick. Because if this is fixing to go down, there's going to be counter punch on this one.
Hey, I'm telling you, when she broke that Chicago t-shirt out, that was good.
I got a little concerned.
That was good. That was good. Really was. Sarge, you said she got into an altercation with a tree branch. So we did remember to put lights in the porta potties this time.
Okay.
I think some of them worked, some of them didn't. But hey, that's to be expected. The car, that was Tracy Miller and them's car was awesome. I mean, it was awesome. So, I can tell you one thing. Ashley Morris and them's
Toga.
Oh man, it was good.
Too much fun.
It was good. I mean, it really was. Naomi, you have a big time on that cruise. I know you will.
Yeah, she was there. Good to see, and enjoyed seeing her. Amanda and Marvin Henry were there. They made a day of it.
See, I got to see Marvin.
Got a chance to spend some time with them.
I didn't get to see, and I got to see Amanda O'Gwen, but I didn't get to see Tracy or or I saw Ron for a little while. But I was on the other side of the stage, so I missed some of them.
How about Amanda O'Gwen?
Miss Minnie Pearl.
On the front row.
I'm talking about down there having a great time.
Had the little price tag, the whole 9 yards. That was great.
I loved it. How about that? They were Ashley and them was celebrating 4 birthdays in their tent.
Wow.
Well, yeah. Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor?
That was great.
It really was. So, yeah, but I'll tell you what, hopefully, hopefully we can do trunk or treat next year and maybe keep that thing going. So I thought that was a good time, and I thought it was well worth the effort to do. And of course, all the kids seem to be having a big time.
Had a huge time.
Yeah. I mean, they seem to. So, if you missed it, hey, I'm going to tell you, I hate it because you missed a great night of fun. So hopefully you did. But at any rate, we, in an effort to continue to recuperate, if you want to call it that, how about that? Had a blast. Little boy's first concert. That is awesome. That is awesome.
Did you see what Heath put on there?
Yes. This is the beginning of Ashley's birthday week. How about that?
Gonna be a big week.
Yeah. Hot Rod. Thank you, Hot Rod. Butch Cassidy and the Blow Pop Kid. Man. Yeah.
Raj is funny.
Listen.
He's a funny guy.
Do you think this year's Dash for Cash is going to be fun?
I'm in a law. I mean, that's going to be crazy fun.
Yeah. I think we may have to move.
Have you already hit it?
Maybe. Mr. Bandit, when I get you back home, I'm going to find the tallest tree. And then I'm going to hang you from it. Oh, man. I tell you what, man, it was, it's going to be fun. Marilyn Monroe on the drums was awesome. I mean, it just was. 39 and holding strong. There you go. That's me, Ashley. Well, you guys can come back anytime, Dana. That is for sure. It was, yes, it was, LaShonda. The whole day was great. The whole day. Got to see a lot of people out there that we're, and just a great time. So there is Miss Betty Ann Folsom. And I want to say something about Miss Betty Ann Folsom.
Hello, B.A.
I want to say something. Behind every great man is a great woman. And Miss Betty Ann Folsom is a great woman because she would come out and correct Mr. Folsom on a lot of things back when we were in the band.
He was here this weekend.
Yes, for Dixieland. That's right.
And I think they actually had a special recognition for him for his...
Yeah, I think they renamed one of the awards for him.
Okay.
Which, let me say this.
Certainly fitting.
They should have. I mean...
should have named the show after him.
Seriously. I'm just telling you. I mean, I'm going to go out on a limb and say this. He is T.R. Miller's band. He built that band. I mean, we can say that. I'm telling you. And there should have been. So, there you go, Danny. I was dressed up as a washed up rock star.
I was dressed up as a short, fat guy.
Who one of those who never made it actually anywhere except like the garage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you right now. Listen, Temple. LaShonda says she needs to find her new friend for Fort Walton. There was several people from Fort Walton in, and I'll tell you what, the couple that's up there next to us, they had great costumes on.
Yeah,
great costumes. They did. So, I can tell you that I can't wait till we can do some more of this type of stuff. And looking forward to I did see, I don't know if you saw her, but Shanks was in the house.
I saw Shanks.
But she said she had a
child got
sick at home, and so she had to get back. But
so she could only stay for an hour.
Yeah.
But it was good to see her.
It was great to see her. Great. Always great to see any of those girls from '87. Want to wish a happy birthday to Amber Nager.
Yeah.
Today.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Tyler Holmes, JoJo's son, who is in the U.S. Army.
Oh, yeah.
It's his birthday also today.
Happy birthday.
Let's see who else's birthday we have. How about this? Anna Kate Britton.
AK.
She's got a birthday today. I'm not sure if it's Spencer or Kate, but Spencer and Kate Williamson, one of them has a birthday today.
Did you see Hillary Emmons? She was dressed up as the billboard, the Alexander Shannara billboard. Did you see that? That was pretty good too.
I did. That was a great
funny
one. It was really good. Kara Hasselbrink's got a birthday today. Blackman. I keep calling it that's the best maiden name thing.
Happy birthday, Kara.
Linda Nolan. Happy birthday, Miss Linda. She has one as well. So I tell you, man, it's hard to do. But no, I did think that was good. So but yeah, and also I want to say congratulations to Amber on I saw or somebody told me Jessica was telling me had a gender reveal. She's I think due to have a baby sometime here April, May. I can't remember exactly when, but we'll say congratulations on that as well. So,
yeah.
Randy Davis. Yeah. Wait, there you go. That's right there. David. That is 100% right. Kate's birthday. Thank you, Hillary. Happy birthday, Kate. I thought that, but I didn't want to just bust out and be wrong. So
Reed just came in.
Good morning, Reed Joyner. I hate that I missed you. Sorry I missed you. I didn't see you, but thank you for coming up, and thank you for always being supportive and part of the crew, man.
It was great to see him.
Yeah, I wish I'd have seen him.
I'm glad he's able to come up and participate a little bit.
I hate I missed him.
He's a busy man.
He is, especially right now. So I do hate that I missed him, but at any rate, yeah. And I'll tell you this: the good thing about this show, I saw a lot of different people at this show than I saw at the last show.
Yeah,
which is a good thing. Like you always people getting introduced to different things and that kind of thing. So and maybe next year we might be working on a couple other people to come in. I don't know how in the hell that I said, yeah, just go ahead.
When I saw you green lighting, I said, okay.
Well,
started looking around and said, this is going to be interesting.
I don't even want to talk about how that happened. Okay. That was poor decision making at the time, maybe. Let me take it back. It wasn't poor, but it was good. Good. Look, there's Pistol Pete. Good morning, Pistol Pete. Emily Wilson in the house. I think you might have stood her up Saturday morning.
Me?
Yeah. I think she was looking for you down at Williams Station today.
I was there.
Oh, were you?
I couldn't find her.
Okay.
I was there
She stood you up.
Well, I was,
you were hunting that golf cart.
I was there on the main street.
Okay. Well, yeah. So, yeah, it was, Shay. It definitely was. And it's all on live video too. That's right. It's there for posterity. No doubt. But, no, it was a good time. It was a great time. Look at Emily. Trust me.
I was there. That alligator on the stick, it was great.
Oh. Wow. Ashley said she complimented a woman on her costume.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Oh, what do you do? I'm not.
That is awesome.
I'm just fat.
I think it was Rye said it earlier, you know. Let me guess, you're dressed up as Homer Simpson. No, I'm just wearing a white t-shirt, man. Just wearing a Dirty 30 t-shirt.
Golly. That was good. That was good. MC, I tell you what, I finally got to hear, or finally got some clarification on who, on the number 2, number 1, number 4.
Yeah, MC's one.
There was some clarification made on that Saturday night as well.
Crystal clear.
Well, I hadn't been crystal clear.
Yeah, MC.
Like,
1.
I haven't been under crystal, really. So, I agree. Hillary, I agree with that. It does take a village, and a lot of people were involved in making that a success, way more so than these two idiots sitting right here behind these microphones. So, let's be, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if it wasn't for a lot of people, things like that don't happen.
They're not going to turn us loose with the Christmas parade, are they?
I don't know.
They might want to rethink that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll tell you what, if somebody was smart, they'd make them a Velcro pygmy float and put in it. And I guarantee you they'd win if they get people on it dressed up like the pygmies and they start playing hairband music. I'm going to be honest, man. What was your favorite song? And I want everybody to pop in. What was your favorite song of the night? And I'll DJ you first.
For different reasons. I like the hardcore rock. I love it. Anytime I hear Bon Jovi or AC/DC, Metallica, whatever it's going to be, that goes to the forefront. But I love, in terms of the Dirty 30 and the family connection, I love Sweet Caroline.
That was good.
I love that.
That was good.
I love it. I don't know, it just makes you feel right.
It was good. That was good. I got, I'm kind of torn between a few. I loved,
Enter Sandman. That's my favorite song.
Jesse James says Rock You Like a Hurricane was yours.
That's tough to hear after Friday night.
My favorite, I've got a couple, but one of them was when they broke out with "Take Me Home Tonight" by Eddie Money.
Yeah,
that was good.
Yeah.
Another favorite was "Here I Go Again."
Play that funky music, white boy.
That was, Oh yeah, hey. And they played Dirty Deeds Done Dirt
Yes,
Cheap.
they did.
Yes,
they did.
Great.
Yes, they did.
That was great. I guess I just need to say all of them because I can sit there and name, I love Round and Round. I love We're Not Gonna Take It.
You can't, and I'm like Heather Godwin. You can't beat Pour Sugar on Me. When they crank that up every time,
you can't beat that.
Golly.
Well, that's when the glitter comes out.
Yep.
You also can't beat Keep Your Hands to Yourself, because
I don't know that I've ever heard them play Dirty Deeds in a previous show.
I don't know that I have, but it's been a while.
That was good.
It was good. What was the other one? Keep Your Hands to Yourself was when the Blow Pops came out. So I like Keep Your Hands to Yourself. That was a good one too. I'm like you. I like the rock stuff,
yeah.
But listen, anytime you're gonna play some Bon Jovi, and like Temple just said, it's hard to pick a favorite. I mean, there's just so many that they do that's just so good. It's just hard to pick a favorite. I mean, it is, it's hard to sit here and say one was better, this and that. And I will say this. I'm gonna say what Jesse James said. the fact that they broke out with Welcome to the Jungle, and Cam says it's the first time he's ever sang that song. Ever.
I'll tell you something else that kind of goes
I
unnoticed.
agree with you, Shay Smith. Classic. All that rock is great, but that David Allen Coe song is a classic all by itself.
I'll tell you something else that can go unnoticed until you go back and you kind of replay it in your head is they don't break.
No.
Like you never lose momentum. You never lose the mojo. I mean, they start and you sit there and you look at the clock, how long they play.
Amanda Gwynn. How about when they played Wild Thing? Man, I was like, I know this song. And I'm sitting there singing with it. I'm like, man, this is Tone Loc.
And how about Minnie Pearl calling out Tone Loc?
I mean, I was like, oh my God. That was good. Oh yeah, Faithfully that Chris the Body sings. Another great one.
Yes.
Hey, look, Panama. When they did Panama by Van Halen, you gotta love that. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Hal Whitman ain't sitting here, but I promise you, I can tell you what his favorite song of the night was, and it was that one, because he is a Van Halen fan like I am. So that was a great one. It really was. I'm just happy that people that may not get introduced to this type of music, and not only that, but you said it best, man. That experience ain't on a scale of 10. It's a 20 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Yes. You send it to me, Shay. Please do. And in the middle of Wild Thing, they're doing Push It.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know if we was all about to break out into, old school, like Cash's Faux Pas. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I didn't know what was fixing to happen up in there. They was supposed to break out with The Roof's on fire. The Roof.
It was
I was like, oh
time.
my gosh. It was a real good time. And I have not heard, I need to check with Dana and see. I haven't heard anything. I want to find out how Lorraine went out there, the festival they had out there. I want to see how that went. I hadn't heard anything about it, but, hey, that don't matter, Ron. That's what it's about.
I love that.
Yeah, that's what it's about. How about that? Lynn Ellis says she stayed to the very end. To the very end. Well, I can tell you, I didn't leave there to 2:45. So, had a great talk with Cam and Dana, and we talked about several things, and that was a lot of fun, and I love the fact that Cam calls out Matt Hodge talking about the principal having a great time. That was classic.
Yeah,
that was classic. But I'm gonna tell you this: there wasn't a song they sang that Matt Hodge didn't know every word to. I watched him; he knew every word to them. I'm gonna tell you something. That's impressive, man.
You better know it.
That's impressive. I mean, it really is. That was impressive. So, I can tell you one thing too. If we don't do anything else ever, they can say that 2018 in the Dirty 30 has been one for the books. Has it not?
One for the books. It has. It's been a good year.
I want you to think about this. This all started with a Name That TV theme song show.
And if Holly hadn't have pulled over on 280 to finish that thing out, who knows where it goes from there?
Who knows what would have happened?
Who knows?
I mean, she pulled over. And Burnham,
if we hadn't cheated him,
he don't talk to us now because of it. He's still mad about it.
He had the screenshots, man.
Yeah, he's mad. He's mad. His screenshots put him up ahead. Anyway,
yeah.
we all know about that. But look at that. Rhett said he hadn't seen his brother in 3.5 months, and that concert brought them back together. Well, you know what? There you go. There you go. And look,
I've been friends with Lance McKenzie for 20 years, and that concert has taken us apart.
Our good friend Jim Bondurant's back in.
Hello, Jim.
Good morning, Jim. OG, Sherry Weaver. I just seen Sherry there. Good morning, Sherry.
I saw Sherry. I was going in for trunk or treat. She was coming out. She had was going to the Dixieland Band Festival.
Yeah.
So I got a chance to speak to her just for a moment. It's always good to see her. Thanked her for the Benadryl.
Let's say this too. Definitely got to say, Ray Stewart. Ray was in the house.
Oh yeah,
Ray is a Pygmy fan for sure. OG member, card carrying member. So
he's always been supportive of our efforts,
and
we certainly appreciate it.
And all the Pygmies are now too, card carrying members of the Dirty 30. So it's a great thing. It's a great time. And I want to say this real quick. They touched on it a little bit about all the goings on that's been happening with the Pygmies and the reach and teach thing over the last few weeks and that kind of deal. But I want to say this about that. If you come out and you watch that show Saturday night or what have you, I don't know how you could take from that there is anything that's going to take and make a bad impression on children or anything like that at a high school. I mean, think about it. I didn't see anybody worshiping the devil. I didn't see nobody playing records backwards down there listening to what messages it was telling you to do. I didn't see none of that kind of stuff going on, And I didn't see anybody like deciding to strip down and put on, leather and legging booties and all this kind of stuff just, because they happened to see a band that was, doing their thing. You know what I mean? I didn't see all that. I mean, so I'm glad that I'm glad that they came and they did what they did and they put that show on and it was awesome. I mean, it was good.
One of our favorite people just came in and she's recently married.
Who?
Megan Green.
You're kidding.
From the left coast.
You're kidding. Oh yeah, Megan did get married. That's right.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Megan. Yes, I saw that and saw Holly Weaver. I think Holly's Coker, I think is her last name, and Kelly Bagwell Smith was out there.
Elizabeth
Weaver Watson was out there. Yeah, they had the whole crew out there.
Yeah,
congratulations, Megan. I tell you what, too, Megan, she's a shining star out there on the left coast.
Yes, she is.
She's on TV all the time and all kind of Hey,
you know where her home is?
Right here, the Dirty 30.
Dirty 30.
Yep. Another one doing big things. Good morning, Donna Revel, Sammy Parker, Lena Ard. Yeah, they, no doubt. So anyway, I'll tell you one thing. The Dash for Cash costume, that was the winner. Be a gift card at the front up there. Yeah, that's right, David, but it wasn't said by the band. So, that had nothing to do with the band. So, but that gift card will be at the front desk at Peach Ford after, say, 3 o'clock. So come by and pick it up, and we certainly, thank everyone again. I want to thank everybody that helped put that on, that helped be a part of it, that came and was a part of it, that came and trunk or treated, everything. I want to thank everybody involved again. Couldn't have done it without you. And I don't really know what to say. I mean, you can't thank everybody enough. You really can't. Hopefully we'll be able to do the Christmas parade. That might be a lot of fun. Do want to remind everybody, Thursday night, Battle of Murder Creek show will be held on the bridge between Bruton and East Bruton, right over the middle of Murder Creek. We want all the Blue Eagles and the Tiger fans and Tiger Faithful and Miller and Neil Faithful to show up, and let's have a big time at that show.
I love this week. This is the one time of the year you have to put on your red or you have to put on your blue. We're going to get it on and go at it Friday night at 7 o'clock. And when it's over, we're going to congratulate the winner and move on. But this is a great week. I hope everybody keeps that kind of the spirit of sportsmanship in the forefront of our thinking.
That's right.
Let's have a good time with it. Pull as hard as you can for your team, and we'll see how it shakes out on Friday. But the bridge show is going to be a great way to kick that thing off. Hope you put on your school color and come be a part of it with us. Bring your lawn chair. It's going to be a good time.
It's going to be a big time, and it was a good time last year.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's fun. It's different. There's a lot of things going on. So come on down and check it out, and let's, pull for your team and let them know you there, and let them know you back them, support them, and I'm telling you, we had a real good time with that last year. So I was sitting here trying to think of what we could do, and I think that we was talking about being earlier. Somebody said something about what was it? Being a little I don't know. You may kill me if I play that song.
What time are we going to start that show Thursday night? Have we decided?
I'm guessing probably about 6-ish or so.
6-ish?
Yeah.
6-ish?
Yes. So,
dang it.
That's a great song.
It was a great game, too. Certainly disappointed it didn't go our way, but it was nice to see Flomaton, that community, have that moment, and they had a big time.
Congratulations to the Canes.
Yeah.
No doubt.
They got it done.
No doubt.
It was a great game.
It was a great game. It really was. Sorry for the audio. Rough service down that way. So, all right, DJ, we got to go, man. I'll let you take it.
It's been a great Monday morning. We appreciate all of you being in here with us. Hope you have a great day, a great week. Look forward to being with you guys again tomorrow. If you have some time, spend it with us in the morning. Y'all have a good one. Love y'all.
Thank you for tuning in to the Dirty 30's #1 broadcast, Drive Time with DJ and KJ. Tune in next time when you'll hear DJ say,
Good morning and welcome to this edition of The Feel Good.